With the intensified aim to strengthen vaccination efforts in the country, the Philippines have successfully signed a tripartite deal with American COVID-19 vaccine manufacturer Moderna last March 19. The tripartite deal will enable the Philippines to receive 20 million doses of Moderna vaccine, and under the agreement, the Philippine government secured 13 million doses, while the private sector involved, led by International Container Terminal Services CEO Enrique Razon, ordered 7 million vaccine doses for its frontline workers. The said vaccines are expected to arrive here in the country this May or June, according to Philippine Ambassador to the United States, Jose Manuel Romualdez.
Ang pagdating yan ay by phases kasi unti-unti dadating yan, pero a total of 20 million yan ang ninegotiate natin sa Moderna. Mag-umpisa siguro dumating yan ng mga May or June of this year at tuloy-tuloy yan hanggang mga third and fourth quarter of this year.
Mobile Legends Bang Bang, or MLBB, will still be featured in this year's 31st Southeast Asian Games in Hanoi, Vietnam. The upcoming SEA Games will include other e-games as well, such as League of Legends Wild Rift, League of Legends, PUBG, and among others. The Philippines was the overall champion for esports last SEA Games with 3 golds, 1 silver, and 1 bronze. The Commission on Higher Education, or CHED, announced on Friday that 24 higher education institutions, or HEIs, will be allowed to hold face-to-face classes for the second semester of academic year 2020-2021. CHED Chairman Prospero De Vera III said that the HEIs have complied with the guidelines set by CHED and the Department of Health, and the institutions has been inspected by CHED and their respective local government units. Prioritized for face-to-face classes are medical programs such as medicine, nursing, medical technology, medical laboratory science, physical therapy, midwifery, and public health. To achieve key learning outcomes and specialized laboratory and hospital-based clinical training, according to De Vera. Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, continues to warn public over possible magmatic eruption of Taal volcano as data tallies 2015 quakes around the area since February 13. PHIVOLCS have also recorded a notable increase in sulfur dioxide emission and ground deformation on Volcano Island, which is presumed to have been caused by the movement of magma below. Meanwhile, PHIVOLCS has not yet issued any evacuation advisory, and entry on the Volcano Island is prohibited as the Taal volcano remains on alert level 2. Senators and government officials warned that China may be only donating vaccines from Sinovac to soften the blow, while their 220 maritime vessels claim Julian Felipe Reef. The said reef is part of the exclusive economic zone of the Philippines, which means that other countries do not have legal rights to do economic activities like fishing. According to retired Supreme Court Senior Associate Justice Antonio Carpio, China timed the presence of the ships with the delivery of the donated vaccines to gain the upper hand in seizing the reef. However, Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Shilian, insisted the vessels are only fishing and seeking refuge from the bad weather even though it's dry season. Malacanang has warned local chief executives for jumping the line of COVID-19 vaccination, as this may cause the Philippines lose more than 40 million vaccine vials from COVAX facility. This followed the show-cause order issued by the Department of Local and Interior Government against Mayor Alfred Romualdez of Tacloban City, Leyte, Mayor Dibu Tuan of Tiboli, South Cotabato, Mayor Sulpicio Villalobos of Santo Niño, South Cotabato, Mayor Noel Rosal of Legazpi City, Albay, and Mayor Abraham Iba of Bataraza, Palawan for getting vaccinated ahead of the prioritized sector. Since vaccine supply is limited, the government gives top priority to health professionals such as medical students, nursing aides, hospital janitors, and barangay health workers. However, Senator Dick Gordon came into the defense of local mayors, saying such move would only lead to further spread of coronavirus due to the officials' work nature of going out. Gordon also questioned the lack of response from the government when lots of officials were illegally inoculated before the vaccines formally arrived. On March 28, the Philippines has logged 9,475 fresh cases, 22,000 new recoveries, and 11 deaths. Until next week, this has been Explained Express, delivering you the most pressing issues straight to your fingertips.